Fotopedia.
The Edinburgh Calotype Club is the first photographic club in the world. It was formed in possibly 1843, after a group of Edinburgh gentlemen were introduced to the calotype process, by Sir David Brewster. He was the principal of the United Colleges of St. Salvator, and St. Leonard at St. Andrews, and a close friend and associate of William Henry Fox Talbot, who had discovered the process, in 1839. As early as December 1839, the citizens of Edinburgh had been able to view Talbot's photogenic drawings at the Exhibition of Arts, Manufactures, and Practical Science, at the Assembly Rooms on George Street. The club apparently developed as the result of a visit, by James Francis Montgomery, then reading for the bar in Edinburgh, with some other legal friends to Brewster at St. Andrews, to see how the process worked. Brewster, who suggested that Talbot should only patent his invention in England, and not Scotland, which eventually allowed for the club's formation. The constitution of the club was of a very frank and informal kind. The meetings were held periodically, at the houses of the members alternately, and generally each took the form of a breakfast, although when some greater step than ordinary had been made in advance, it was generally honored by being introduced to the members at a formal dinner. The membership of the club was small, with at least 7 principal members, mainly associated with the legal profession, and a few others who were involved from time to time, and one was a woman. From the nature of things, the members necessarily were on an equality so far as social position was concerned. They were drawn together from similarity of tastes. And as they had one object in common, which formed their constant theme for discussion, perfect harmony was accorded and constant progress made. He was Sheriff of Linlithgow from 1822 to 1865. He and members of his family were photographed by David Octavius Hill and Robert Adamson. He was an active member of the Royal Scottish Society of Arts, which had early presentations on photography. He was in correspondence with David Brewster in 1827, well before the formation of the Edinburgh Calotype Club. He was also one of the founding members of the Photographic Society of Scotland, established in 1856, and the Society's honorary auditor from 1857, until his death in 1865. Although there are no photographs by him, in either of the 2 albums, it is known that he was a practitioner of this new art. The National Library of Scotland has a photograph by him attached to a letter dated March 12, 1852, to John Gibson Lockhart, Sir Walter Scott's son-in-law. A photograph by Key is also mentioned, a review of the Photographic Society of Scotland exhibition, in 1861. In 2003, a collection of calotypes of and by members of the Key family, including a number by John Key, were discovered in Toowoomba in Queensland, Australia. 2 of his sons, whose portraits feature in the albums, emigrated to Australia in the 1840s.